Hey subscribers, thank you so much for joining me today. I am Jeremy, this is the Financial Education Channel, and today we're talking about the top 5 things that are costing you money, or most people money. These are the 5 biggest things that I see time and time again that cost people massive amounts of money. And we're not talking about, oh, you're paying a little bit too much on your mortgage interest, or that car payment's too high, or this or that. We're not talking about little money stuff. These things are drastic. These are colossal things that cost people millions of dollars, literally millions of dollars. These things cost people money over time, guys. So I'm going to explain all this to you today, and they're by far, in my opinion, in this world, they're the top 5 things that cost people money in the end. So let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to count it down from number 5 to number 1, and I hope you enjoy. Number 5, coming in at number 5 is lack of education, specifically lack of financial education. This one costs people so much money. It's insane because think about it. If you're not educated on how to invest your money, then you don't know how to invest money. Pretty dang simple. And we could even take it a step further than that. If you don't even know to invest money, there's a lot of people that don't even know really about the stock market. Like maybe they've heard of it, they don't even have a clue what is the stock market. Real estate investing, I don't even know what that means. This or that. They literally, a massive amount of people out there literally don't even know what these things are, what these things do. Maybe they've heard the term sometime in their life, but they don't even know anything about it. Lack of education, absolutely. If you don't know how to properly open a business, then if you try to open a business, you're going to probably fail in the end because you're not going to succeed because you aren't educated enough to know how to do that. If you don't know how to make passive income different ways, then how are you going to do it? So lack of education is absolutely the biggest thing holding people back, specifically lack of financial education. It's by far the biggest thing holding people back, and that's one of the main reasons I've started this channel a little over a year and a half ago, guys, because I see it time and time again. People don't have financial education, and it's costing them money because they literally don't know how to do things. They literally don't know how to invest. They literally don't know how to start a business, a side business, a passive income stream. They literally know nothing about that stuff, guys. So that is number 5, and it's one of the most important without a doubt. Number 4 thing costing people money is the lack of people skills. Lack of people skills. What do I mean by people skills? I mean being able to go into a meeting and being able to connect with somebody so you can sell a product, sell a service, or sell yourself. Maybe you're going in for that job interview. You got called in for an interview for that job, right? The chances are that company probably wants to hire you. If they call you in for an interview, you're pretty much, got half your foot in the door. It's just for you to execute on that interview, and then you got the job. People lack the people skills to go ahead and connect with that person on the other side of the table and get that job. People lack the people skills with their boss to get that promotion. They lack the people skills to connect with a customer when they start a business, or make connections, because connections are huge in this world. If you know this person or that person, they can potentially get you in this situation. You would have never had a chance to get in that situation without their help. People skills is massive, guys. Like one of the holy grails of making money is connecting with people skills at a high level at the end of the day, guys. So that's absolutely costing people massive amounts of money. Lack of people skills. Number three, and this is a funny one, lack of money. How does lack of money cost people money? Well, you got to understand, lack of money, that means you don't have much money, right, at the end of the day, which means you're more likely to take out credit card loans, which means you're more likely to go down to that payday loan, which you're more than likely to take out, a second mortgage, as far as, maybe you have paid off your house, but then you just want to go ahead and get another mortgage on it so you get that cash in because you have lack of money. These are all bad decisions. They're all bad decisions at the end of the day, especially if you're a younger type person to do any of those things I just mentioned. All very bad decisions, all decisions that are usually made if you have lack of money, because if you have money, you don't need to go take out that credit loan at that corner store that says, come get a loan here, we'll give you $1,000 fast, and then you look at the interest rate and it's a 99% interest rate. You don't have to do that if you got $1,000 in your pocket or $10,000. You don't have to take out that loan. You don't have to go take out those credit card loans if you got your own money, right? You don't have to do all those type of things, all those bad decisions if you have money. So the lack of money costs people massive amounts of money. And once you get in that debt cycle, you're always fighting an uphill battle, and it's almost impossible to get out once you've buried yourself to a certain extent, guys. So lack of money, absolutely one of the biggest killers of people's making money in the end. Number two, huge, this one is. Your mindset being skewed toward spending money rather than investing money. So let's say everyone watching this video right now, I got $100,000 cash. I give it to every single person watching this video. And that might be a bad example because a lot of you guys have the same mindset as me. So let's say this was a random bunch of people watching this right now. Let's say this is a random 5,000 people watching this video, right? I give them all $100,000 each. You know what the majority, and I'm talking high majority, like 95+% of those regular people watching that, they're gonna think about spending that money. How do I spend this money? Should I go buy a house? Oh man, I got $100,000, now I can go buy that house. Oh my gosh, now I can go buy that Dodge Charger or that Ford Mustang I always wanted. Oh, now I can go buy that fancy watch. Oh my gosh, now I can go buy, my girlfriend and myself the newest iPhone or Samsung. Or, that's the way people think. Most people think. That's the way the majority of people think out there. Let me go spend this money. You know what the minority of people do? They say, how can I invest this money so it can make me a lot more money? I just got $100,000 given to me. How do I invest that to make it into $1 million? What should I do? Should I invest $10,000 into my business? Should I do this? If I just got $100,000 thrown in my lap right now, you know exactly what I would start thinking right away? I wonder if I should use this money to hire an employee for my real estate business. So that could pay a great employee for 2 to 3 years, $100,000. 2 to 3 years here in Las Vegas, that could pay a good photographer for me, for my real estate business. That's how I'd be thinking. I'd be thinking, oh, what should I do? Should I get an office for this so I have a bigger place for my operations? All those kinds of things. Like, that's how I'm thinking. Should I buy stock A, B, and C? Should I do this? Should I do that? I'd be thinking about investing. I wouldn't be thinking about, oh man, let me go buy a fancy car with this. Let me go buy, put this on a down payment on this or that. That's not how I would be thinking. I would be thinking, let me invest this money. Let me make this into more money. That's what I want to do, not spend it. But the majority of people, their mindset is toward spending rather than their mindset being toward investing and making that money into more money. And that's why people don't really have much money. And most people don't have hardly anything saved because their mindset's toward spending rather than investing at the end of the day, guys. And the number one thing that costs people massive amounts of money, seen it time and time again, it's the fear of failure. Fear of failure is costing humans so much money on the table. It's ridiculous, guys. What do I mean by fear of failure? Many people are scared to invest, even though they have read about investing or they understand in those things. Like, a lot of people just still are still too scared of it. They're like, oh, I want to have somebody else manage my money. I can't do this. I'm scared. What if I lose that $1,000? Guess what? That $1,000 isn't going to add up to jack shit if it's under your pillow. It's not. Every day that $1,000 is under your mattress, it becomes less valuable, and less valuable. And in 30 years from now, that $1,000 is worth hardly anything. You say, okay, well, let me put my $1,000 in a savings account. Okay, you get your 0.25% interest or your 0.15% interest rate. Even on a compounding calculator, add that up. You know what it adds up to? Jack shit. It adds up to jack shit. You ain't gonna have nothing. That is worth nothing. So don't be scared. Oh man, I might lose this $1,000 even though I've studied in the stock market. I might lose it, and it's scary. I am too scared to do that. Come on, man. Like, oh, I'm want to start this business, but I got to put $1,000 to start it, or $500 or whatever. Oh man, I don't want to lose that money because what if I don't get the return on investment? What do you have to lose? $500 to $1,000? Are you kidding me? What is that going to earn you at the bank? What is that money that important to you that you're not going to try to start a business that might bring you in $50,000 a year, $100,000? Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's the fear of failure. You know why else? Another part of fear of failure is like time. People think about time and like, will I spend my time doing this and then it doesn't give me the ROI and I could just spend it doing this? Like, there are people out there that know how to start passive income streams, right? They've watched videos, maybe on my channel, other people's channels out there. They've read books about it. They've read books about starting a side business and they thought about it. And at nighttime, they're like, should I spend 4 hours tonight playing Call of Duty, or should I spend 2 hours playing Call of Duty, 2 hours trying to get that passive income source or that side business started? And a lot of people are like, nah, I don't really want to even do that, because what if I waste those 2 hours and I never get the return on investment of my time? At least if I play Call of Duty, I know I'm going to have fun. Like, that just disappoints me. And that's how massive amounts of people think. Their fear of failure costs them massive amounts of money. And point me to one successful person in the history of the world who didn't have to overcome fear of failure. There's no one. There's no one. Every single successful person you've ever learned about, ever in history, they all had to deal with the fear of failure, overcome that, and go do whatever it is they had to do, guys. And that's plain and simple. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. Top 5 things that are costing people money out there. These are massive things costing people so much money. It's disgusting, guys. Literally millions of dollars over a lifetime. If you don't have any of these problems, you're probably either doing really well financially in life right now, or you're set long term to do really well financially in life, because if you've conquered these 5 things, then you're on your way, guys. If you just came across this channel, you may want to subscribe. We talk personal finance on the channel. We talk entrepreneurship. I'm an actual business owner. I give away so many business tips. We talk stock market investing more than anything. Thank you for watching, guys, and have a great day.